about, helping the black community and you want black people to do good, if you're serious. A lot of people saying playing games and they just talking about it, but if you're really for real serious, these things are gonna have to be addressed, and it's gonna have to be a small sacrifice you might have to make to help produce real meat. Because all that marching and protesting, when you protesting and you marching, what you saying to this people is this: I'm marching so that you will stop doing something to me. I'm protesting so that you will stop doing something that I don't like. But white people use force to do it, and we don't use the element of force. Force. Okay, as defined in physics, is mass times acceleration. So there has to be some movement for force to apply force to something. Okay, you got a movement, but you ain't applying that movement to anything. So you will have nothing. You can have the greatest acceleration, but you have no mass to apply that acceleration to. You have nothing. You have nothing. You don't have you protesting and all that. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, because you're going to the person that did you wrong and you saying to them, I'm going to just be walking around here until you decide that you're going to stop doing this to me. Instead of white people say, if you don't stop doing what you just did to me, I'm cutting off your power. I'm cutting off your water. They can force you to do these things. We're going to take your paycheck. We're going to garnish your way. I mean, they got ways of putting the heat to you. You ain't got no way of putting no heat to white people, man. If that's the enemy that you claiming out there, these white people is doing us wrong. Okay. I'm just taking that one for example. Hell, let's say black people. You put out there, you saying you got, okay, we got the problem of black on black violence. How we gonna stop this black on black violence if we ain't got no good dudes out there raising their sons to stay out of that? I mean, because if the black man was in the house, he's gonna teach his sons don't get involved with that. His sons ain't gonna get involved with that. Pretty soon, there ain't gonna be no gangs out there, right? Why should there won't be no gangs? Because I'm saying like this: if you a gangbanger and you kill another gangbanger, that's cool with me. With me, that's cool. You kill another gangbanger, one person that signed a contract to say, if something goes down, I reserve the right to be killed over this color that these Asian people sold me, this rag these Asians sold to me at the swap meet. I'm willing to die over this rag that they sold to me. Okay, you sign that contract? Okay. Same thing with the dude that you killed. He got a different color that the Asian sold him at the swap meet in his back pocket. Okay? Or around his neck or whatever. He got a different color. He signed that contract, verbal contract saying, okay, I'm gonna be a gang, I'm gonna join this gang. So now that I'm in this gang, I know that I could be killed at any moment for the defense of this color of this rag I bought from this Asian. Okay? That I can get with. I can understand that. I have, I don't want our brothers to be killing each other over stupid stuff like that, but I have the least amount of problems with that. My major problem is with the gangbanging is the innocent people that get killed. That's my major problem with that. That's why I feel that we should be able to have weapons, and we should be able to carry weapons in our community. We should be able to, if you go and pass a test and you go and show that you willing to do some things, and you got if you have problems, you got your life turned around, and you not out there just gonna be robbing people. Well, hell, even if you are, I mean, the criminals already got the guns. We should be able to protect ourselves. I'm not saying you walk around toting guns around, but you should at least be able to have a gun on your person if you so choose, or some type of weapon if you so choose. That way, if something went down, you'd be able to protect yourself. We'd be able to police our own communities, just like the original Black Panthers were doing, policing our own communities. But we can't police our own communities because why? They got all these laws in place to say if you live in this zone or that zone or you this, you that, you got all these hoops you got to jump through just to carry a weapon in the black community, where every person that lives, if you live in a certain community and there's a certain amount of gang violence, you as a homeowner should be able to have a weapon. That's my opinion. You should be able to defend yourself. That way, gangbanger killed my baby, I'm killing 2 of his babies. We just started a war right there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep going until I get to him. That's the way that should go. That'll cut down on all these innocent people getting killed. I know that's radical and that's crazy, and I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want no one to get killed. But man, if my baby's out there riding her tricycle and she catching one to the dome because you was shooting at some other fool, my baby ain't catching that dome, catching no bullet to the dome for nothing. That's the end of you. I'm going to the end of the earth until I find you, and I'm gonna torture anybody that can tell me where you are and that won't. They next. Revenge is gonna be mine. Definitely. And it ain't your daughter, it's gonna be your mama. See, if we were able to have that type of power over the gang and say, hey, gangbanger, go ahead and kill your gangbanging brother. Hey, you kill the opposite gang member. We got no problem with that. That's what y'all want to do? Y'all signed that contract? Y'all, but you kill somebody who ain't signed that contract, that's where we got a problem with. That's where we having an issue. Now, a group of us men gonna find you, pull you out your house at 5 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody never gonna see you again. They're gonna find a part of you here. They're gonna find a part of you on Greenleaf. They're gonna find a part of you on Hawthorne Boulevard. They're gonna find a part of you on Pacific. They're gonna find a part of you on Grape Street. They just find parts of you all over the LA County. Right? Anyway, I went on a little diatribe about that, but my point is this: if good people if you live in a certain zone, you should be able to defend yourself. But see, they don't want you to defend yourself. They want you to call the police. And what do the police do? Okay, we'll handle it. Don't worry about it. And they do their little investigation. And because ain't nobody gonna say nothing to them, even the people know who did it, but the people don't say nothing because they too in fear, right, of retaliation from the gangs. But the gangs should be in fear. They should say, oh man, we killed this baby. These people gonna murder us. The people should tear the gangbanger's house apart brick by brick. You ain't got enough bullets to stop 1 million people at your front door because you killed this baby. And we should pull you out, pull you apart eyelid by eyelid. We should rip them off and just keep pulling you apart until you just ain't nothing but a mess there. And videotape it and show the other ones not to do that. Like I said, we have no problem with you killing another person that's involved with that. Well, I'm saying we don't have no problem, but we can stomach that better than one of our babies catching one to the dome or catching one to the heart. I read these stories all the time about these young children catching them. And it's catching them because the man ain't there. And the man ain't there because it's usually children that are raised by a single parent. Why? Because good black men ain't there. Only these knuckleheads is out here creating all these babies and then leaving them and expecting good black men to step in there. So you want to be a good black man? Learn to defend yourself and your family to the utmost. And if somebody gotta die, or you gotta die, but you die for something. Don't die for nothing. Anyway, that was a little thing. But it's a small sacrifice to help our community start to produce real men to solve our problems, because our problems ain't gonna get solved White people ain't gonna solve our problems. Asians ain't gonna solve our problems. Latinos ain't gonna solve our problems. More money getting dumped onto the black community in programs and all this little social programs ain't gonna solve our problems. What's gonna solve our problems is black men getting up and saying, okay, this is the course of action we're gonna take, and learning how to put money together and make it work for each other, and make it work to build the reality for our people. Period. Point blank. Period. That's how everybody else did it. That's how we're gonna have to do it. Black man, go get your children. You know, to the bad boys out there. One day you might turn around. One day, so I'm talking to you in case you at that point, you at that turning point. Go get your children, man. Your children out there in group homes, your children out there in orphanages, your children out there in the system out there. Y'all here in these foster care places, they getting molested, jumped on, pedophiles are getting at them. They being sold into slavery. Black man, go get your child, go get your children, man. You know you got 15 children, okay, there's 15 stops you gotta do. Go get them, go reconnect with them. You ain't never gonna be no bad time. They gonna hate you, so what? Let them hate you. So what? You do your right. You do what that don't absolve you from being their father and trying to help them live a better life. Take them, go with them to counseling if that's what they need. Do what you gotta do. Go mend your broken families. You left these people, man. You just disappeared. You left. You got on crack cocaine. You gone, man. You've been gone for 3 years. You sitting in some kind of way. You listening to this right now. Go back with your family, brother. Show up. They're gonna be mad at you. Okay, so what? Go back. Show them that, okay, maybe they ain't ready for you to be, they ain't ready to put their trust in you. Okay, you gotta slowly walk back. You can't step on people's trust, man, and then expect them to just take you back and just say, okay, well, I'm gonna let you do it all over again. No, man, people gonna be slow to do that. Go mend your family, man. You got women out there, you got children out there that's looking for you. They looking for you, not me. They looking for you. They looking for you. They ain't looking for no other black man. They looking for you. You the black man they looking for. And you doing whatever you doing. No, sir. Go find your family. Go mend your broken families, man. And when I say mend your broken families, I don't know what kind of family situation you got. You got one wife, two wives. I don't know what you got going on. I know you got children that you need, that you got to step in on. That's what I know. You need to be putting those children together, put those children back together, and you need to get yourself back into their lives. Okay? Go help your people. Okay, your people is out here, man. Your people are starving. Your people out here dying in the streets. They caught up in a whole lot of violence for nothing. For nothing. For nothing. Like I was just the example I just used about the black on black violence, the gangs. I mean, most of that is really over drug territory, typically, but a lot of it's over nothing, over colors, over just you wearing a certain color in a certain part of town that you don't even own. You don't even own this. Somebody else owns these projects you living in, privately owned project buildings, but you killing another person for coming on to something you don't even own. We have really just lost our mind. We lost our goddamn minds, man. Go help your people, man. Your people are doing stuff like that, and they need your help, man. I'm not saying you gotta walk up to gangbangers. Hey, come here. Come on, you guys, sit down. Let me tell you a story. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you could just be an example. That's helping yourself. Just be an example. Let them see you. At some point, being a good dude, you're gonna win over your enemy. You're gonna win your enemy over. And the black man ain't really your enemy, but they think they consider themselves your enemy because you are their living embodiment of what they should be doing, and it pains them to see you doing these good works, so they don't want to see you doing these good works. So they mad at you for holding a mirror up to them. That's okay, brother. Don't worry about that. Go help your people, man. Any kind of way you can. You can start a program for youth. You can do this or that, whatever you can do. You can give money to abused women, charity, whatever you can do to help. Go help your people, man, because your people need a lot of help. We don't have enough people to try to help black people, man. We just don't. Anyway, be a good black man, not a perfect black man, because that don't exist. We saying good black man, but like I said, I contexted in the beginning of the video. Good meaning trying to have a positive situation for everybody around you and yourself. That's good. That's good. Just being a positive person and trying to create positive situations. Not perfect. Perfect is somebody that don't do nothing wrong. Good black men do wrong things. That's not what we're saying. So we're not saying good black men don't do wrong things. What we're saying is be a good black man. Being good. Difference between bad boys and good black men is bad boys do something wrong, they blame the person that they wronged. Good black men will blame themselves and look inward to say, what can I do to make this situation better so I won't be offensive no more. Anyway, we need all our black men to try to be good to our people so that we can change our wretched and pitiful condition of, it's supposed to say 100%, but it says 1005 dependence, but it's just like 100% dependence on all other cultures for our sustenance. I mean, we're 100% dependent on everybody, and that's crazy, man. We're never gonna get anywhere. I made this video, man, just to kind of show good black men, to just say thank you to good black men. Good black men, we thank you. We don't want you to go nowhere. We really wish you would be with black women, but I understand the situation. I'm trying to help change it so that you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to be with other women of other races. That ain't a necessity for you. You don't feel trapped into doing something like that just to be with somebody desirable. You know what I mean? So hopefully we'll work that out. But just thank you, good black man. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Trust me, it's not for nothing. It's for something, and our people need you. The black community fixing itself starts with the black man. Absolutely. The good black man is the cornerstone of a new beginning, and that is why he is hated by the most powerful and the blind masses. Black man hated by the powerful. The powerful don't want you in the house, because if you're in the house, then you're going to create a new thinking process for black men. And then if I create a new thinking process, less black men gonna be going to jail, less black men gonna be dying in black on black violence, less black men gonna be dying in white on black violence, less black men gonna be committing crimes, and black community's gonna start getting better. The blind masses are people that are thinking some type of way that this situation currently, they benefit something. They feel like they get some type of benefit currently, like the bad boys. They get the benefit of having all these single black women. They can just pimp them for their public assistance, right? And just nobody likes good black men, but we need the good black man. We have to have a good black man. We have to. Not nobody likes a good black man. Let me say that over. Nobody who's got a lot to gain from the situation staying the same likes black men, good black men, because good black men are a threat to the status quo right now. They're a threat, so that's why nobody likes you. But you're surrounded by incompetence right now, so that's why you're not really being attacked. But as soon as you start building up a big enough core resistance to the mentality that's out there for the average black person, they coming for us. They coming for us, brother. We gotta be ready. We gotta be tight like glue, because the accusations gonna fly, the criminal records gonna fly, everything gonna get out there. They're gonna dig up people from 20 years ago in your past. So what? We gotta stick together. We gotta put our arms, lock arms like Martin Luther King, and just keep on moving, right? Anyway, just wanted to make a video showing that black men, good black men are out there, good black men, and break down why good black men have to a lot of times resort to this interracial dating thing, and how we could change it. We can change it if we just address some of these issues. Not to put black women down, but just to show black women where, in my estimation, how things got out of whack. Anyway, leave your comment or whatever. maybe I didn't address something. I'll try to address it again. I know I'm supposed to address some things, but maybe I didn't in this video. I'll address them if you know, leave me a comment. Anyway, peace. Okay, we're going to do 4 things for us. Actually, I'm going to actually do 5 things for us. Number 1, rate this video. Give us a rating. Let us know if you like what we're trying to do. Tell us what you think and what we can do to improve, to make the people get better, because that's the ultimate goal, is to get these men and women to stop going to prison and start building better black families and better black people, so we can all be better people on this planet. Next, give us your comment. You know, tell us what you think and what we can do to improve, to help the people get better. Like I said, that's the ultimate goal. If you think what we say makes sense, talk about it and leave us a comment. We appreciate that, and that'll get the ball rolling, and then we'll start talking about some of these tough issues, and maybe we can do something about them. Next thing is to like this video. If you like what was said or something we're doing, we would like to know that you support us. We're not asking for donations, just a push of a button. That's all we ask for. A few clicks of the button, a few clicks of the mouse string, a few clicks of the mouse, and then you know, it'll show us that you support what we're doing. Share this video. Next thing is to share this video. Share this video in your social network. If you like what was said or something we're doing, please share this video on your social media network and talk about it with your friends. If you think people need to hear this message, then please share it as much as possible. Thanks for your support. Yeah, just share as much as possible this video with, you might have a nephew or cousin that needs to hear this kind of thing, or might have people in your own network that need to hear this, just on your social network. Just please share it as much as possible. And the last thing is, remember, we have the Urban Male Life Skills Boot Camps. That's our flagship program. We have other things. We have the home study course. We have the worksheets and workbooks. But this is the flagship program to help our people try to get better, so that we can stop having these young men and women go to prisons, particularly the men, because once we get the men, then I believe that the women will follow. So once we get them to stop going to prisons, then the women will follow, and then it will bring our community closer together, and we can stop being in the pitiful condition we're in and start standing up and doing some things to help our people get employed and have better lifestyles. So anyway, those are the things that we need you to do. We will ask you to do. Please help us in this cause. Thanks a lot.